special ways. Sea lions have very long necks. Now these necks are also incredibly flexible, and they utilize that flexibility naturally in order to be able to maneuver easily as they swim around throughout the water. But here at the Gulfarium, they can also use those necks to communicate with their trainers. For example, they can move those necks in an up and down motion to give us our favorite answer of yes. But to be fair, they can also move those big old necks from side to side to give us their favorite answer, which is, of course, no way. No, we're just kidding. But we are going to take an opportunity here to show off the true flexibility of a sea lion neck by doing a little bit of magic. Do you guys want to see some magic today? Excellent. Well, the sea lions have been working really, really hard on putting this together. They can actually make their entire heads completely disappear. Now I see some looks of disbelief out there, but all you guys need to do is focus your attention to the animals' very cute whiskery faces and help me count to 3. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. We have 4 of the sea lions. Let's hear it out there for the sea lions today. So when the 4 of you are ready, go ahead and sing that tune. By Taylor there. Now, if you folks are out there thinking to yourselves, okay, sure, those flippers are pretty strong and powerful down in the water, but they look awfully flimsy up on land, you're not wrong, but rest assured, you guys, they are incredibly strong and powerful up here with us as well. In fact, sea lions have been known to be able to hold their entire body weight on just those 2 front flippers alone. Excellent job, folks, but if you thought that was impressive, hold on to your hats because they can take this a step further with their very impressive front flipper walk all the way across the stage. Let's hear it out there for Taylor. Sea lions can use all 4 of their flippers to walk around on land. And that allows them to tuck those hind flippers underneath their bodies, use them to walk, run, jump, hop, even climb. In fact, sea lions can even get into a gallop of up to 15 miles an hour in short bursts up on land. So as you can see, the sea lions are very well adapted to both life in the water as well as life up on those rocky coastlines where you can naturally find them as well. Now folks, those are some pretty great demonstrations of each characteristic individually, but I think even better than that would be if we could do a side-by-side comparison of a seal and a sea lion just to really make sure we can all identify these differences and never let this mistake happen again. So I'm going to need everyone's help for this part. We're going to search all of Shoreline Theater for seals. Alright, let's see, I'm checking out the crowd. I don't see any seals up there with you guys, but that's actually a really good thing. So we'll stick in here at Shoreline Theater. Looks like Taylor's checking out the hallway. Ada is checking out the ceiling. Very funny, Ada, but I don't think you're going to find any seals up there just because it's called the ceiling. Oh my goodness. Tina's checking the beach over there. Looks like Tabby is checking the water. Let's see. Oh, that's great, Ada. She's getting a really detailed look at the water, which is really helpful because I can see everything up here myself. What I can't see is the bottom of Shoreline Theater. And you know, seals have been known to hold their breath for up to 30 minutes at a... What happened to Tabby? She saw something scary there. There's no way, Tabby. We only have pinnipeds over here at Shoreline Theater. Does anyone... Oh my goodness! There's a shark! There's a shark in Shoreline Theater and it's right behind Taylor! Taylor, swim for your life! Get out of the water! Oh no! Folks, this was not good. Is Taylor okay? He's not okay! The shark got Taylor! Where did they get him? On a tiny... Oh, poor Taylor, this is horrible, but the good news is Taylor was the only sea lion that got in the water, so everybody else doesn't look okay either. What is going on? The shark got all the sea lions? Oh my goodness. Well, let's start with Ada. Where did they get her? On her flipper. She's going to be swimming in circles. What about Tabby? On her nose. Oh my goodness, what a terrible place to get bit by a shark. Well, I'm afraid to ask, but how's Miss Tina over there? Not good. On her tongue. What a horribly specific place to get bit by a shark. imagination. It's pretty warm, they say. Anyway, I feel absolutely horrible, folks. I never would have asked them to get in the water had I known there were sharks in there. Taylor's over there being a walrus. And Tammy's begging for applause. Oh my goodness, folks. Something fishy is going on up here, and I don't think it's what's in these buckets. I think the sea lions are goofing off during the show. What do you guys think? Yeah, they're ratting you guys out, but hold on. You know what, you guys? I spend a lot of time with the sea lions, and I happen to know that they have pretty fantastic manners most of the time. And I don't think that they would do something like this unless someone was putting them up to it. And you know what? Something is telling me that all of the trainers on stage, except for me, are responsible for this. So you know what? Can all of you sea lions please show our audience what happens to trainers who goof off during educational presentations? That's right. Dish it out. Oh my goodness. Well, folks, I am so sorry we did not find any seals out here at Shoreline Theater today. We found a really big brown fuzzy shark instead. But the good news is the sea lions do have a pretty fantastic seal impression that they'd like to show off for you guys today. So when you guys are ready, go ahead